a.m. While the world is still asleep, no noise, no notifications, no distractions, just you, your goals, and the quiet opportunity to become someone better. Because here's the truth. Your future is being built in the hours nobody sees. Most people wake up and react. Successful people wake up and decide. They decide what matters, what must be done, who they want to become, and then they go to work. Success is predictable. It's not luck and it's not magic. It's hard work and discipline. Waking up at 4 a.m. won't magically make you successful. The clock isn't the secret. The discipline is. The commitment is the ability to keep a promise to yourself when nobody is watching. That's where transformation begins. Think about it. What if you gave yourself one uninterrupted hour every morning to read, to exercise, to learn, to plan, to build your dream? 1 hour every day for 1 year could change the person you become. And when you change the way you begin your day, you begin changing the way you live your life. So ask yourself, what could your life become if you stopped giving your mornings away and started using them to build your future? Today, we're going to discover why successful people value the early morning, how waking up at 4 a.m. develops discipline, focus, and purpose, and why changing the way you start your day can completely change the way you live your life. Let me ask you something. What could you accomplish if you had a few quiet hours before the world started asking for your attention? Think about that. At 4 a.m., the world is quiet. The phone is quiet. The notifications are quiet. The distractions are quiet. And for a few precious hours, you have something most people never seem to have enough of. Time. Not more time in your life, but more control over the time you already have. Success is predictable. It's not luck and it's not magic. It's hard work and discipline. Now, waking up at 4 a.m. isn't some magic formula. The clock doesn't create success. Your discipline does. If you wake up at 4 a.m. and waste those hours, you've gained nothing. But if you use those hours to read, to plan, to exercise, to learn, to think, to work on something meaningful, then something begins to change. Not just your schedule. You begin to change. Most people wake up and immediately react. The phone rings. Messages arrive. Social media begins. Work begins. Responsibilities begin before they've even had time to think about their own priorities. They're already responding to someone else's. That's a dangerous way to live, because eventually you can spend your entire day working on everyone else's priorities and still wonder why your own dreams aren't moving forward. But imagine starting your day differently. You wake up. You don't reach for the phone. You don't check what everyone else is doing. Instead, you sit quietly. You breathe. You think. You ask yourself, what matters today? What is the one thing that could move my life forward? What skill do I need to develop? What habit do I need to strengthen? What work have I been avoiding? Those questions can change a life. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. The hidden advantage of waking early isn't simply having more hours. It is having undistracted hours. There is a difference. One focused hour can be worth more than 3 distracted hours. When your mind is fresh, your attention is stronger, your environment is quieter, and your priorities can finally become your priorities. That is powerful. Think about a person who wants to write a book during the day. There are meetings, messages, family responsibilities, noise, unexpected problems. By evening, they're exhausted. They tell themselves, I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow comes. The same distractions return, and another week disappears. But imagine they wake early, before the noise begins. 1 hour, just one. Every morning, they write 1 page, then another. One day, those pages become chapters. The chapters become a book. The book becomes something real. That's the hidden advantage. Consistency in quiet moments can create results that become visible years later. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. But here's the important part. Don't wake up at 4 a.m. just because someone told you. Successful people do. Wake up early. For a reason, have something worth waking up for. If you need 7 or 8 hours of sleep to function well, protect that sleep. Going to bed too late just to force yourself awake isn't discipline. It's poor planning. The goal isn't to worship the clock. The goal is to take control of your life. So if you choose to wake up at 4 a.m., make those hours count. Read something that makes you wiser. Exercise that makes you stronger. Plan that makes you clearer. Work that moves your dream forward. And sit quietly long enough to hear your own thoughts. Because sometimes the greatest advantage isn't doing more. It's finally having enough silence to decide what actually matters. One morning, you may look around and realize something has changed. You're more disciplined, more focused, more intentional. You don't feel like you're constantly chasing the day anymore. You're leading it. And that is the real advantage. Not 4 a.m., not the darkness, not the early alarm. The advantage is becoming the kind of person who can get up and keep a promise to yourself. Because when you learn to win the morning, you begin learning how to win the day. And when you win enough days, you eventually change your life. Let me tell you something. Waking up at 4 a.m. is easy to talk about. It is harder to live because the alarm is not the real challenge. The real challenge is what happens when the alarm rings and your bed feels comfortable. That's the moment discipline begins. Not at noon, not when you're motivated, at 4 a.m. When nobody is watching. The first rule, go to bed with a purpose. If you want to wake up early, you must respect the night before. Don't stay awake until midnight, scrolling through your phone, and then expect your morning to be productive. Preparation begins before sleep. Set the alarm. Prepare your clothes. Know what you're going to do. Make tomorrow easy to begin. The second rule, don't negotiate with the alarm. When it rings, get up. Don't say 5 more minutes, because 5 minutes has a dangerous friend. 10 more minutes, then 20, then an hour, and suddenly your dream has been traded for comfort. The moment you wake, move, stand up, turn on the light, start your day. Don't give your emotions time to argue with your commitment. The third rule, know why you're waking up. 4 a.m. without purpose is just an early morning. You need a reason. Maybe you want to build a business. Maybe you want to become healthier. Maybe you want to study. Maybe you want to write. Maybe you simply want quiet time to think and plan. Whatever it is, make it meaningful, because a strong reason can carry you through a difficult morning. The fourth rule, protect the first hour. Don't wake up and immediately give your attention to the world. Don't begin with notifications. Don't begin with social media. Don't begin with other people's opinions. Begin with yourself. Read, think, plan, write, pray, or reflect. If that's meaningful to you, use the first hour to strengthen your mind before the world starts pulling at it. The fifth rule, move your body. You don't need a complicated workout. Walk, stretch, exercise. Do something that tells your body the day has begun. Physical movement can change your energy, and your energy changes your ability to focus. A stronger body supports a stronger mind. The sixth rule, work on your most important goal. Don't spend your best hours on meaningless tasks. Ask yourself what matters most, then work on it. Your dream needs your best energy, not your leftovers. Give your most important work, your most focused attention, even 30 minutes of deep work every morning can become powerful. When repeated for months and years, the seventh rule, don't chase perfection. Some mornings will go badly. You'll wake up late. You'll feel tired. You'll lose focus. That's life. Don't let one bad morning become a bad week. And don't let a bad week become an excuse to quit completely. Start again. Tomorrow morning, the alarm rings again, and you get another chance to keep your promise. Remember, the purpose of waking up at 4 a.m. is not to prove that you're tougher than everyone else. It isn't about bragging that you wake early. It's about ownership. Ownership of your time. Ownership of your habits. Ownership of your attention. Ownership of your future. Because every morning, you are teaching yourself one important lesson. I do what I said I would do. That lesson is worth more than the alarm clock. And once you master that habit, you begin to realize you can apply the same discipline to your health, your career, your finances, your relationships, your goals, your entire life. The 4 a.m. rule is really a rule about character. Wake up with purpose. Protect your attention. Do meaningful work. Stay consistent. And remember, the morning doesn't change your life. The person you become through discipline does. Let me tell you something. Consistency is powerful, but consistency does not mean ignoring your body's need for rest. If you sleep late, the answer is not always to force yourself awake at 4:30 a.m. and run on exhaustion. That's not discipline. That's poor judgment. Real discipline means building a routine you can sustain. You see, there is a difference between doing something once and becoming the kind of person who does it consistently. Anyone can wake up early for one morning. The real challenge is creating a lifestyle that supports the person you want to become, and that begins with preparation. Success is predictable. It's not luck, and it's not magic. It's hard work and discipline. If 4:30 a.m. is your chosen wake-up time, then protect it. Work backward. Decide what time you need to sleep. Create an evening routine. Turn off distractions. Put the phone away. Prepare tomorrow's clothes. Write down your priorities. Give your mind a signal that the day is ending, because tomorrow morning begins tonight. Don't make the mistake of thinking that waking up early is the goal. It isn't. The goal is what you do with the hours you gain. If you wake up at 4:30 a.m. and spend 2 hours scrolling through your phone, you've gained nothing. But if you use those quiet hours to exercise, read, study, plan, create, or work on your most important goal, now you're investing. In your future, there will be nights when you sleep late, unexpected things happen. Life happens. Maybe work runs long. Maybe your responsibilities take more time. Don't turn one late night into a war against your own body. If you haven't slept enough, adjust, recover, then return to your routine. Consistency is not perfection. Consistency is returning again and again. Think about an athlete. An athlete doesn't become stronger